Let's talk first about California teacher job protections. This judge struck down some of these tenure rules in California, saying they are unconstitutional. Tell me why you agree with the judge that it shouldn't take years and tens of thousands of dollars to get a poor teacher, a poor performing teacher out of a classroom.
Well, first, I absolutely believe in tenure. I believe in due process. We have to have those supports in there. But having said that, having teachers get tenure as they were there in 18 months or 2 years where it's not a meaningful bar, that doesn't make sense to me. An inability to remove grossly ineffective teachers just by any measure where it's simply not working. And we know where those teachers typically end up, unfortunately. That's in the most needy communities. And finally, the big thing for me, Christine, is whether it's there in LA or in California, across the country, the lack of incentives to find the hardest working, the most committed teachers, the most successful principals, and place them in the neighborhoods where the children need the most help. There are no incentives to do that and lots of disincentives. So challenging that status quo, working together with teachers to elevate the profession, to respect teachers, but to make sure that at the same time the children who need the best educational opportunities have them. I think there's some real common ground. I hope that folks can find together to move to a better place.
Do you think you can move forward on this discussion? Because already you've got some of the teachers unions, some teachers groups who are saying, look, this is pitting teachers against students and teachers against parents. Do you think you can move the conversation forward and make those changes?
Absolutely. I think at the end of the day, what everyone has common interest in, the common goal is to increase public confidence in public education. We want great public schools. We need great public school teachers. We need families to want to go to public schools. And that's the common ground. There's one enemy, one common enemy, that's academic failure. And if we continue to fight silly fights, everybody loses. But working together to increase public confidence in public education, having tenure, but having a meaningful bar for tenure, really celebrating teacher excellence. And let me be really clear, this is not just a union issue. Every contract is signed not just by the union, but by management as well. And we absolutely have to hold management and union together accountable for doing the right thing by kids and ultimately the right thing by public education in this country.
Do you think teachers should be paid based on merit and shouldn't have lifelong jobs just because they've been in the job for as long as they have?
Well, again, these are complex issues, but I think a piece of teacher compensation, we should be rewarding excellence. We should be encouraging teachers to go work in the most underserved communities. And let me be clear, no teacher ever goes into education to make $1 million. Teachers are the most altruistic people you're ever going to meet. But where teachers are making an amazing job in the classroom, where they're transforming students' lives, where they're working with the kids who need the most help, we need to make them heroes. I've been very public. I think starting teacher salary should be much higher. I think a great teacher should be able to pick a number, 120, 130, 150,000. Principals or CEOs, they should make more than that. There are no great schools. I've visited hundreds of schools. I've yet to find a great school that doesn't have a great principal. We need to recognize and reward the talent that is changing students' lives every single day.